Northern Colorado IMRG. Durango Rendezvous. Day 2. June 15, 2023. On our day 2 of the Durango Rendezvous event, we started with breakfast at the Sky Ute Casino Resort where we were staying. Afterward we rode to Telluride, which took us over Molas Pass to Silverton and Ouray along the $1 Million Highway. It was so much fun to ride with all of the twisty mountainous curves and to see all the beautiful scenery. We stopped in Telluride for lunch before heading back to the resort by way of Dolores. After a delightful breakfast at Willow's Cafe inside the casino, we regrouped outside to prepare for our day's journey. The air was crisp with a kaleidoscope of parked motorcycles gleaming in the sun. After milling about for a little while, we mounted our steeds. Our bikes rumbled to life, and the throaty growls drew all eyes toward us. We rode off one by one with smiles on our faces in anticipation of our adventure ahead while receiving approving head nods from fellow riders who would later go on their own expeditions. In the late 1800s, Durango was dubbed the Smelter City because its prolific metal smelting operations. Smelting is a way of separating base metals from rock by using high-heat kilns and furnaces along with chemicals or gases. The smelters in Durango separated metal from or producing silver, gold, copper, lead, iron and other metals brought by rail freight from Silverton and local mines. Leaving Durango behind, we snaked our way up Highway 550 towards Molas Pass. The air grew noticeably cooler with each switchback, a stark contrast to the sun-drenched valley floor. As we climbed higher, the warmth continued to be stolen from our faces and replaced with snowflakes that soon intensified into a stinging sleet shower. We continued climbing the scenic ladder up the San Juan Mountains. The road snaked through tall pines and firs, offering glimpses of the Animas River carving its way through the valley below. The switchbacks tightened as we climbed, demanding more of our focus. The ride became an immersive experience where we connected with the outdoor elements and the raw beauty of the Colorado Rockies, and felt the thrill of the open road. At the summit of Molas Pass, a world unfolded that left us breathless. Standing at the overlook, we were greeted by a panorama of majestic mountains with their snow-capped summits. The overlook offered a sense of peace. Surrounded by such breathtaking grandeur, you can't help but feel humbled by the power and scale of nature. This is a place that inspires a sense of awe and wonder, a reminder of the vastness of the world and our place within it. Prospectors first arrived in the Silverton area in the 1860s, lured by gold and silver. Silver's discovery in the 1870s sparked a boom. The arrival of the railroad in 1882 fueled further growth. However, the silver market's collapse in the 1890s led to decline. Tourism took hold after World War II, and today Silverton is a National Historic Landmark. We started riding the 25-mile portion of highway considered to be the $1 million highway that stretches between Silverton and Ouray. There's debate about the exact origin of the name. Some believe it refers to $1 million it cost to build the road in the early 1900s, others suggest it's because the gravel used to build the road contained valuable minerals. Nevertheless, the name stuck due to the road's scenic beauty. The Red Mountain Pass is the crown jewel of the $1 million highway. The pass gets its name from the nearby Red Mountain, a trio of peaks distinguished by the reddish rock coloring their slopes. Bear Creek Falls plunges 200 feet down a rugged cliff, which is tucked away underneath the $1 million highway just south of Ouray. You must stop at the designated pull-off in order to see it. There's a platform that extends over the edge of the cliff to give you a vantage point for fully appreciating the fall's grandeur. The raw power of the falls contrasts beautifully with the surrounding landscape. The nearby cliffs, layered through time, add a touch of geological history to the scene. Ouray's story revolves around mining and mountain majesty. Ute inhabitants called it hot water springs, a reference to the area's famed geothermal features. Prospectors arrived in the 1870s, drawn by silver and later gold. Named after Chief Ouray, the town boomed by the 1880s, earning the nickname the Switzerland of America. Mining thrived until the late 1890s, then tourism gradually took hold. Ridgeway holds the nickname the town that refused to die. Local lore tells a story of a dam project that threatened to submerge the entire town. The residents fiercely resisted the plan. While details are a bit hazy, it seems their collective effort paid off, with the dam project either altered or scrapped altogether. Though the $1 Million Highway had vanished from our rearview mirrors, the San Juan Mountains remained our constant companions. Lush greenery carpeted the valleys, and the road ahead snaked playfully through the landscape, promising more thrills. On and off rain kissed our windshield and visors as we continued riding toward Telluride. Like other towns in this area, Telluride started as a mining boom town. Today it offers a unique blend of historic charm, outdoor adventure, and cultural vibrancy. On this day, despite the rain, the town was especially crowded due to a bluegrass festival. We finally made it to the middle of town, found a place to park, and grabbed some way overpriced lunch at a restaurant on the main street. Refreshed from lunch and a well-deserved rest, we saddled up and pointed our bikes south towards Dolores. The rain had mostly vanished, replaced by a sky that was gradually brightening. We continued threading our way through the towering peaks of the Rockies and enjoying everything the scenery had to offer. Rico, yet another mining boom and bust town that later found new life as a designated National Historic District, attracting tourists and artists who appreciate its unique character. Memorial Rock near Dolores isn't your ordinary rock. This 8.5 million pound giant arrived in 2019 near Memorial Weekend when a cliff collapse sent it tumbling down the mountain. Incredibly, it missed any traffic, but caused damage to the highway as it came to stop on the shoulder. Instead of blasting it, the state creatively rebuilt the highway around it. Now christened Memorial Rock, it's a quirky roadside attraction and a reminder of nature's power. Completing our 280-mile loop, we arrived back at the resort. We replayed the day's journey with twisting mountain roads, crisp air, and jaw-dropping vistas going through our minds. Rolling through mining towns and weathering outdoor elements all played their part. There was a deep sense of accomplishment from conquering the miles and mountains. And there was pure joy from riding our motorcycles through Colorado's soul on two wheels.